Today, I am really looking forward to a great conversation with Dr. Scott Province.
I was only seeing adults. I never wanted children in my practice.
Oh, interesting.
But my son came in, and that's when everything flipped. And my son has always been sweating at night, tossing and turning. You know, it looked like, there'd been a party in his bed, the blankets everywhere, all that. It's a very difficult transition to go from not wanting children to walk into your office to hoping that every one of your adult patients will bring their child in for a screening. I treated the symptoms forever until about 2.5 years ago. My whole career, I've always stayed in my path. So for me to step off my path and treat a child and start doing this phase 1 orthodontics on them, was a huge leap for me. I was angry at my profession. I felt that we have been dropping the ball a long time, and specifically orthodontists. For a child to grow cognitively, emotionally, and physically to their genetic potential, they have to have restorative sleep. And what does that look like? It looks like silent nasal breathing. I rarely see a patient come in who's had 4 bicuspids extracted where they're not now in some type of malocclusion. I would find it fascinating if an orthodontist got to see 100 other cases 25 years later.
Let's get at this earlier. Let's get at this before we have to try to treat the symptoms.
Pretty much everything goes back to this underdiagnosed and untreated growth and development. Diet is the major influence of why we don't have bigger jaws. I believe in evolution, 3 million years, give or take, to get to the DNA we have. And over the last 450 years, give or take, we've developed this malocclusion issue. If we don't have room in our mouth for our teeth, we certainly don't have room in our mouth for our tongue. One of the things I love about doing early bracket and wire like you're teaching is that I'm not going to worry about those canines so much right now.
You didn't go at this to treat sleep-related breathing disorders or treat obstructive sleep apnea or diagnose airway issues. You're treating the malocclusion.
To be honest with you, Mike, I don't know how you could not do this once you've learned about it.
For the orthodontists out there listening who still kind of hold on to this like, well, the GP should be doing ortho.
Maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm doing it because no one else is doing it. We have to address this early. And, if we do, we're going to certainly change the lives of these children. And in doing that, we may even, have a profound effect on their adult life. They say, show me an unhealthy kid and I'll show you an unhealthy adult.